process looks like this. Fuck. Oh, what the fuck оно так обрезало?
Welcome back again, guys. Finally I am able to make a tutorials for you. So 3 months ago in my country the war began. Russia attacked Ukraine, destroyed a lot of cities, buildings, people, and that fucks. And it continues till these days. This is a very stressful time for us, and only my work helping me to fight with the bad thoughts, a stressful mood, and feelings. And if you want to help or support our country, you can just talk about it everywhere, or if you want to donate, you'll find the links in the description. And after I said very important information, we can continue. So let's go. Let's go. Hello, I'm recording a tutorial right now, so no. Welcome back again, guys. So we'll create this animation without any keyframes. And to do that, you should install a plugin from Greyscalegorilla called Signal. It will be our main tool for creating this funny animation of small little humans. So let's go. So first of all, you need to have a rigged model. I took my model from Dust 3D. By the way, it's a free program, so don't be shy to install it. Or you can rig your model using Mixamo. Alright, when you have your character ready, let's import into the Cinema 4D. Done. But before we start animating the character, we need to prepare something, and I'm talking about legs. If you move the hip, you can notice that the model moves with his legs. We need to make them stand on the ground without any movements, like this. And to do that, we should follow a few simple steps. First of all, go inside your rig and select 3 legs component as thing, chain, and foot. Then go to the character tab and click on the IK chain. Nice. Now you have a null and leg now parented to the null. Do the same steps with the second leg as well. Nice, now it works. But now we have a problem, feet rotating while we move the body. That's not cool at all. So let's fix it. Right click on foot, go to rigging and click on constraint. Constraint. Constrainte. Turn on PSR. Duplicate tag to second leg. Hold Ctrl to duplicate. And in the PSR tab, put the null as target.
Oh no, what the oh shit. Okay, let's go.
Yes, now it works, but feet's looking not right, so let's rotate the nulls on one. Wait a second. What the fuck? Oh, nice. I think I have a siren here.
Woo! That's... fuck you.
Sorry guys, but I think I should go to the shelter. Well, I'll be back very soon. I hope I'll be back.
A few moments later.
So yeah, now I'm back. So yeah, now it works, but fits looks not right. So let's rotate the nulls on 118 degrees.
Yeah, boy!
Now, the interesting part begins. Right click on hip and apply the signal plugin. We need to make vertical movements of the body, so we should put the position y-axis into the tag. I'll increase the timeline and let's make an animation. To make the movements, we will use the spline curve, which makes control between these two parameters. Let's draw a spline like this. And now it's moving. What a magic. Go down and set playback to loop. Now you can just play with the values. Make the first point and the second. To reduce loop time, just put a lower value here, so the loop will be from the 0 frame to 15s. Okay, now it's much faster. Let's rotate the nulls a little bit. Now we can add the second movement, duplicate the signal tag and put the position z-axis to the tag. For the values, 2 and -2 will be perfect. But now it moves at the same time as the y-axis. So let's delay the animation. Put any different from y-axis frame. I put it -12 and it works fine. Duplicate the tag and now add a rotation p-axis. Whoa, that's some crazy stuff. But let's reduce the values and play with offset. Sorry guys. Now I hope you understand the basic principle of the animation with that plugin. So let's move forward and duplicate rotation tag lower in hierarchy. Hierarchy, blah. In the hierarchy. Hierarchy. Okay, how it's pronounced? Hierarchy. And duplicate rotation tag lower in the hierarchy. Wait a second. Hierarchy. Okay. And duplicate rotation tag lower in the hierarchy to the abdomen. Make an offset on a few frames. Duplicate the tag on chest and offset on one frame. Reduce the values in both tags. Same with the neck. Offset the animation, change the values, and same with head. So each time you move in hierarchy. So each time you move in hierarchy, each time you need to offset the animation. That's the key for cool animation. Don't be shy to play with the values, cause that's why we like to do this. It's experiments. Okay, now it's time to refresh the brain. Just sit and do nothing for 10 seconds. Get up, you lazy motherfuckers! Let's go to continue our work! Now, let's add some noise to the head. Go to Add Modifiers and choose Noise. Put 25 in variation. Duplicate the tag, put a different axis on it, set 0 here and here, because we don't need the animation of this axis, and add Noise Modifier. And put 45 in variation. Duplicate the tag, put the last axis we have, and in noise just change the seed random to make more variable animation. Think it's too much, so 15 degrees will be good. And here I'll put 30. Now let's duplicate these two tags from the head to hip and change the seed on each one. Yes, looking good guys. I think it's time to animate the arms. Let's copy tag from abdomen on the shoulder. So in my opinion, the arm should always be vertical and hang to the floor. Let's tweak the values and yes, now we have something better. Offset also it a little bit. Duplicate it on another arm. To avoid lag touch, just play with the rotation values. Oh shit! Let's save the project guys. I think it's time. Duplicate the tag and put it on the forearm. Make an offset on one frame and tweak the values. Move in hierarchically. Move in hierarchy. Do this to hand and do all the steps for the second arm. From here, we can add another rotation tag with a different axis and add noise to it. And you can notice that now the arms go through the leg. That's not right. So to fix that, play with negative or positive checkboxes, so the noise will work only in one way. Okay, like this. So, right now let's make it loopable. And you will say,
Hey, you already have a loop?
yes, but we have noise modifiers applied, so to loop the noise, we should set the loop point. Some mathematics, and if we have 15th frame of animation, then it will be good to loop at 115 frames. We can also loop at 15th frame, but then our noise will be too similar in a short period of time. Then I'm just changing the values and see what will be better. Now let's duplicate two last tags on hip and put it on abdomen and chest. To change the speed of animation, select all tags and change the endpoint to 20, for example. Woof, that was an intense run, but interesting, isn't it?
Now, if you really want to make a cool animation, let's animate the legs.
So he's like stepping each time. For that, we will use the leg nulls we created. Duplicate y-axis tag from the hip and put it on the null. I don't know, to be honest, how to explain what the logic is here. Just repeat with me and try to understand. Copy? Okay, so let me just show you what the settings I have in the final for this leg nulls. I have these settings for y-axis and these settings for z-axis. But we also should add a rotation to it, and this is really fun part of the work because it's like a challenge where you should figure out how to make the right animation with the splines. And if you don't know how, just use these settings. And this is it. We have this funny animation that we made without any plugins. I mean keyframes, yes, keyframes. Now I hope you understand why this plugin is must-have. This is not a paid promotion unfortunately, but I just want to show you a cool things. Let's make a setup for render and... Damn! That was so cool, guys! And now, post a video of your looped character animation with the hashtag #EduardoLoop, and the best animation will get respect from all of us who will watch it. Just interesting what you will make, guys. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say that you can put any parameter to this plugin. For example, you can put I want to make a blinking light, so I go to the octane light, then just take this power and put it into the signal plugin. And now I can add noise modifier, and to variation I can put, for example, 35. And now we will see, it's hard to see right now, but the light is always dynamic, so it's not static. For example, here you can see how it's lighting up, and for example here it's almost at 0. So yeah, just experimenting with that, because with that plugin you can do a lot of different things. Let's also make it with another one. I increase the seed. Okay, so now I think I will have really dynamic lights. Now it's time to say goodbye. Sorry guys that I'm making tutorials not so often, but to be honest, there's not so many topics that I can explain perfectly and understandable. If you like this video, let me know in the comments why you like it or not. Also, you can suggest me some different topics to explain, ask me questions, and just be a nice human. Thank you for your attention. This was a tutorial from Eduardo, and bye.